Let's watch a preview of the CBS Schoolbreak special, Frog Girl.
And the fact that you refused to participate in an assigned task will be noted on your file.
Look, Mr. Harris, I could do a different project. I'm not trying to get out of working. And I'm not asking you to stop all dissecting. It's just against what I believe in. And he said if she feels as strongly as she does, she ought to get herself a lawyer.
He said you should get yourself a lawyer?
That's correct.
How do you feel about this, Jenifer?
Are you disappointed?
Of course she's disappointed.
Are you going to sue? We're considering all of our options now.
Jenifer, do you have a statement to make?
I support this legislation because I feel that any student with ethical feelings against dissection should not have to go through what I have.
Be careful, Jenifer. Don't drop it. I won't. We have to put it back in the nest.
Hey, what you got there?
Get away, Carl.
Let me see.
Leave it alone. Give it. We have to put it back in the nest.
You guys ever had a bird burger before?
Leave it alone, Carl. No! Please, leave it alone! We'll tell on you! No!
Would you allow growing children to determine their own nutritional needs? Should we allow our teenagers to drive at any speed they feel comfortable with? Are we now going to allow a student to determine his own curriculum simply because he feels squeamish or doesn't like the smell of formaldehyde? AB 2507, this so-called Students' Rights Bill, is nothing more than an ill-informed attempt to lower our standards and abridge academic freedom. Hands-on dissection, particularly for college-bound students, is a minimum requirement in almost every high school biology class.
I took biology in Omaha, so I'm second semester here.
Oh, good. That's sixth period. And French, English comp, geometry. Oh, there's no photography in the spring.
Oh.
Well, that's the price you pay for leaving Omaha. What do you think? Ceramics, wood shop, or foods?
Foods, I guess.
Mr. Donner, transfer number 8, girl.
Okay, thanks. Just a minute, all right? Okay, here you go.
I have one question.
Mr. Donner, Mr. Harris wants to see you ASAP.
I won't be forced to do dissection, will I?
Good luck, young lady. If you need anything at all, just let me know. Okay, Kerrie Monroe.
Better talk fast.
Thanks.
Hi, Kerrie. Everything looks pretty good here. The only problem we may have is with algebra, I think.
Cut that out, Crystal. This isn't for you. Come on, go. Wait for Jen. Mom, what are about turnips?
The dog, she can't stand them cooked.
I mean on the menu.
Pat, if you want people to come to a vegetarian restaurant, you don't start out with turnips.
There she is.
That can't be Jenny. She was going to walk today.
Right. I'm just a little nervous, I guess. First day jitters.
Her first day, Patricia.
I know that. I was just remembering what it was like when we moved and I was her age. Well, people weren't very friendly.
You came home with 2 kids' phone numbers the first day. Stop feeling so guilty.
I am not feeling guilty.
Jenny's handling it better than you are.
Mama, I brought her halfway across the country. Away from her dad, away from her friends, just because I needed a change in my life. Why shouldn't I feel guilty?
Because it's not a catastrophe. It's an adjustment. She'll get through it, maybe even be a little stronger for it. You, however...
Hi.
Hey, look how you today, Missy.
Well?
Fine.
Fine, I liked it, or fine, it was passable?
Fine, I liked it. There was this other new girl, Kerrie. She's in 3 of my classes.
Yeah?
Much more scared than me.
Where from?
Up north. It was a good day. Relax.
How about the teachers?
Okay.
Oh, okay, boring, or okay, maybe I'll learn something.
Mom, will you cut it out?
Well, it's just, honey, that
I know what it is. And I promise, everything's gonna be all right.
So you want to go to the mall after school?
Hi,
Hi.
Hi.
How you doing?
I can't. My mom's picking me up.
Oh, that's too bad. They're having a sale at Billy's.
To tell you the truth, Kerrie, I went yesterday.
Oh, excuse me.
All right. After you got your worm, keep moving and pick up a dissection kit and a tray.
Mr. Switzer,
What is it, Jenifer?
I can't dissect the worm. It's against my beliefs.
Well, just pick one up. We're not cutting today. After you got your worm, keep moving. The bigger, the better. Don't mind the smell. You'll get used to it.
All right. Where's my knife?
Long, slim, slimy ones, short, fat, juicy ones.
Gross, Charlie.
Hey, Jenny, couldn't you find anything smaller? Hey, wanna go fishing?
Oh, my luck. I'm a sandwich of Tweedledum and Tweedledummer.
Hey, I heard you were Switzer. What's the matter? Afraid to cut the sucker?
We're not doing that today, you jerk.
All right, let's settle down. This is the start of our 3-day earthworm lab. If you read the material and you pay attention, you should have no trouble with the test on Thursday. This is Lubricus terrestris. It's the most common species of earthworm.
It's all in the book.
Today we'll draw our specimens with the slime coats intact. I'd like you to indicate the prostromium or mouth, and then label the epidermis.
I'm getting hungry.
The anterior and the posterior ends. And tomorrow we will dissect.
Hey, Jen,
and note
how
the
about
flash
lunch
tubes
tomorrow
and their various
after the
functions.
wormectomy? Maybe some snails.
A cross-section of
Sorry
the
to disappoint you,
intestinal
pea
region, and
brain,
then,
but I'm
of
gonna
course,
have to miss it.
locate and label
I have a
the
field
major
trip for
organs of the
French.
digestive
Oh,
system.
too bad. I was looking forward to watching you label those organs.
Sure it's cool if I eat this in front of you?
Yeah, it's cool with me, but I don't think the cow had a vote.
Sorry, Jen, you're not gonna spoil my appetite. So when did you stop eating meat?
What? When I was 10 and I realized where it came from. I've lots of literature. You could read it if you
Hey, what's up? Not much.
Guess who we just saw in the cafeteria?
I can't. Charlie Cooper. He thinks you're a babe.
Don't make me bark.
Isn't he in biology with you?
Unfortunately.
Well, if you're not interested, I am.
You could do a lot better, Susan.
Oh, no way.
He is a total airhead.
Commander-in-Chief of Airheads.
Well, I'll let you know.
Come on, let's eat. Relax. We did her a favor.
Both those guys are so obnoxious. They can't wait for tomorrow's frog lab.
So what are you going to do about the dissection?
I used Mr. Earthworm without cutting anything, didn't I?
That was all from the book. We're going to have to work on these frogs for weeks.
Mr. Switzer will understand. My mom said to just talk to him. Mr. Switzer? Hi. Can I talk to you for a minute, please?
We'll be late.
Oh, I came by the office yesterday, but...
I'm sorry, I had a teacher's meeting.
Well, I can't do the dissection, and I wanted to tell you.
You're required to do it. This is an important part of the work. We question nature and we learn.
Well, what I'd like to do is use the book.
This is a necessary hands-on demonstration. If it makes you queasy, I'm sorry. You selected a college preparatory course, Jenifer. It demands a certain maturity. Sorry.
I'm not queasy, Mr. Switzer. I just don't believe in cutting up frogs like this.
We have to start. You want to take your seat?
Would you just hear my side of it for a minute?
Now is not a good time.
Well, when would be a good time?
How about now?
But I thought that you
I said
just...
it wasn't a good time for me. You can take it to the principal's office. I don't set the curriculum. Dissection is required. If you don't want to take my word for it, then I'm sure Mr. Harris can convince you.
But,
We'll return after these messages. And now back to the CBS Schoolbreak Special.
Ladies and gentlemen, right now there is a growing awareness among many educators and scientists that just as much knowledge can be had by means other than dissection. The wholesale killing and mutilation of frogs or any other species teaches our young people that living things are just items that can be bought and sold, then dumped into the trash at the end of class. And in effect, we are desensitizing these students to the sanctity of life itself.
Jenifer Graham, Mr. Harris will see you now.
Come in. Please, sit down. Now, what's the problem, Jenifer?
Well, it's not really a problem. At least I don't think it is.
Problem enough for Mr. Switzer to send you down here.
Well, my class is starting a unit on frog dissection, and I can't do it.
Can't do what?
Cut up a frog.
Why not?
Well, I don't believe it's right. I love animals.
I like animals too, Jenifer, but what's that got to do with an assignment in biology?
It has everything to do with it. They don't have to be killed and mutilated like that for a class.
Are you aware of the importance of animals in scientific research? Human lives are saved every day.
But not by a bunch of 10th graders. The kids in my class aren't going to save any lives this year, Mr. Harris. And every day, thousands of frogs are being destroyed for nothing.
Okay, you feel so strongly about it, I suggest you drop biology and take life science.
There's no dissection necessary.
You can't do that. That isn't a college prep class.
You eat meat, Jenifer?
No.
Yet you're wearing a leather belt and makeup.
No, I'm not. It's plastic, and I don't use cosmetics that are made from animals or tested on animals.
All right, you want to drop the unit, I'll approve it.
And it won't hurt my grade?
I didn't say that. Your grade will reflect exactly the amount of work you do. And the fact that you refuse to participate in an assigned task will be noted on your file.
Look, Mr. Harris, I could do a different project. I'm not trying to get out of working. And I'm not asking you to stop all dissecting. It's just against what I believe in.
Suppose you didn't believe in sitting next to a black student, Miss Graham. Should I sanction that belief?
I don't think that's the same thing. What I'm talking about, it's something religious.
Oh, I see. And what religion is this?
It's not anything formal.
Does this religion have a minister?
Not exactly.
Does it have a church?
No.
Jenifer, I'd be willing to look at any documentation this religion...
You know there isn't anything like that.
Well, then it's not a religion, is it?
Look, Mr. Harris, I don't think I'm being unfair. I'm just asking you to respect what I believe in.
And I'm telling you that this school has rules. The Board of Education sets the standards, and we graduate some fine young people from here. They do their work, they get their grades. They don't expect something for nothing.
Neither do I.
I think you do, young lady. What's your telephone number? I ought to give your parents a call.
555-4184. Go ahead, call. My mom will back me up. She believes the same things I do.
Oh, I'm sure she does.
Just let me do something else.
The answer is no.
I know. Mr. Harris called.
He listened to me, but he wouldn't change his mind.
He told me if we didn't like it, maybe we should get a lawyer. So maybe we will. You heard me. Come on. Morning, Mom. Where's Jenny?
Well, she isn't up to it today. Patricia?
What?
Let her be.
No, Mom. I can't do that. Jen?
I don't want to go to school. They're gonna dissect the frogs today, Mom.
You made a hard choice. Don't you want to see it through? Easier doesn't mean better, Jen.
Why do you always have to act so wise?
Believe me, I'm not. I barely muddle through half the time.
People are making fun of me.
Some people. Not the ones who count.
Honest, Mom. Can I just skip it today?
Well, That's up to you.